everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today we will be discussing how to start an accounting firm. Accounting firms help you to keep track of your income, expenses, taxes, as well as other financial related information to organizations and individuals of all types. Accounting services are in demand for good reason. Professional accountants provide business owners and individuals with a clear picture of their finances, implementation of tax strategies, as well as all other types of financial benefits for consumers. So, today we will be discussing how to start your own accounting firm and whether it is the right fit for you. You can start an accounting firm by following these 10 steps. The 10 steps are to 1. Plan your accounting firm, 2. Form your accounting firm into a legal entity, 3. Register your accounting firm for taxes, 4. Open a business bank account and credit card, 5. Set up accounting for your accounting firm, 6. Get the necessary permits and licenses for your accounting firm, 7. Get accounting firm insurance, 8. Define your accounting firm brand, 9. Create your accounting firm website, 10. Set up your business phone system. I am basically going to guide you through in a step-by-step guide and going to further expand on this 10-step process on starting your own accounting firm. I'm going to go ahead and go into a little bit more detail. So step number 1, which is basically a plan your business, is going to basically require that you have a clear plan. This clear plan is essential for any successful business owner that is wanting to start their own business. Your plan will help you to map out what exactly do you want for your business, and it will help you to discover any possible unforeseen or unplanned um, things that might pop up and how to resolve them. There are a few important issues that you should consider. There are a couple of questions that you should ask yourself when you're wanting to start an accounting firm. Some of these questions include: what are the startup and ongoing costs? This is imperative that you analyze the startup as well as the ongoing costs so that you can be able to decipher what you can afford and whether or not you'll be able to cover the finances needed to be able to start your firm. Next question to ask is: who is your target market? Your target market will determine A, what type of products you're selling and how you will target this to your specific demographics that you are looking to sell your product, that you are looking to sell your accounting firm services to. Next question you should ask is: how much can you charge customers? Making sure that you have affordable rates and making sure that your rates put you in a competitive advantage to some of your competitors is of utmost importance. The next question you should ask is: what will you name your business? Name is everything, and it sets you out and distinguishes you from other similar accounting firms. So there are a series of costs that are involved whenever you are opening up an accounting firm. You have to consider that you're going to need an office, computers, accounting software such as QuickBooks or Tabula, high-speed internet, desks, filing cabinets, printers, insurance, as well as money for advertising. It is also necessary to become a certified public accountant CPA. CPA exam costs typically cost around $1,000. So there are a series of ongoing expenses for an accounting firm. You might be asking, what are some of these expenses? That is a good question, and I'll go ahead and answer that for you. Anytime you have an accounting service or you have an accounting firm, they have to pay monthly office rent, utilities, high speed internet, employee salaries, marketing costs, insurance, computer software upgrades, as well as general office expenses. The cost for the monthly office rent for an accounting firm depends basically on the size of the space as well as the location. You can expect to pay anywhere from $600 to $1,000 $500 each month to rent an office. It is also possible to operate out of your home or another property that you may own. Budget at least $150 to $200 per month for utilities, including high-speed internet. A receptionist will require a salary of 25,000 to 35,000. Marketing professional will demand an annual salary ranging from 35,000 to $60,000. And also, if you want to handle the accounting work on your own, it will be necessary to hire one or several accountants. These professionals typically command a salary of 40,000 to 80,000 per year. Budget in at least a couple of $100 per month for marketing. You will eventually have to replace and upgrade computer hardware as well as software, and it's necessary to put about $100 to $200 each month for these inevitable expenses. So this way you have necessary money for like any replacements or any upgrades or anything that breaks down and you end up having to replace it. And make sure you also have about $100 to $200 each month for things such as coffee, pizza parties, bottled water, staples, paper, ink, toner, pens, paper, all things like that are necessary for running a business. One of the things you want to consider when you're starting an accounting firm is who is your target market. Target market is of utmost importance to be able to decipher and determine who your target market will be. Ideal client is basically an extremely large business as well. So, so ideal clients are usually wealthy individuals as well as other business owners that have multiple streams of income. How does an accountant firm make money? This is a good question. I'm going to go ahead and answer that for you. Accounting services make money by charging clients fees. Some work on an hourly basis while others expect a flat rate for project work. Other accounting services are paid an annual sum of money that covers the entire year's worth of accounting work. How much can you charge customers? This is a really good question. I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for you. The amount of money that you charge can basically differ depending a on the type of work that they want you to complete for them, the size of their enterprise, whether it's a franchise or whether it's a sole individual proprietorship that's acting for your accounting services. You need to also take into consideration the region in which you're working in, as well as a number of series of other factors. So, typically, when you're doing high profile businesses, you should charge anywhere from $125 to $350 per hour. If you are handling a single project such as you're paying taxes for an individual, you can likely charge a couple of hundreds of dollars to a couple of $1,000 depending on the complexity of the uh, job that you're completing for the client. You might be wondering how much profit can an accounting firm make. Let's say let's say you're an individual sole proprietorship and it's you running the business. As an individual, you can make anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 in the first year or two. As you continue to grow your business, have more clients, your profits should eventually increase to about six figures. If you secure a steady roster of clients and expand throughout the region, it is possible to become a multi-millionaire running this type of business. How can you make your business more profitable? This is a great question. I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for you. You should ask your clients to recommend their services to colleagues and friends. And this also gives you an opportunity to tackle side projects such as a wealthy client's professional taxes. It is also possible to make extra money by teaching accounting classes and training others on accounting software programs. One of the things that's critical whenever you're running an accounting business is to decipher, okay, what will you name your business? Choosing the right business name is extremely important, and you should take time when deciding exactly which name that you're going to go ahead and use for your business. It's extremely important that you consider all factors when looking to run your own business. Let's say that you're running, let's say, a sole proprietorship. Then you might want to operate a business under a name other than your own name. Whenever you're registering your business, you should take into Step number two, start an accounting firm. Form a legal entity. The most common business structure types are sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability company, LLC, as well as a corporation. Establishing a legal business entity such as an LLC or corporation protects you from being held personally liable if your accounting firm is sued. You can form an LLC yourself and pay only the minimal state LLC cost, or you can hire one of the best LLC services for a small additional fee. Step number three, register for taxes. You will need to register for a variety of state as well as federal taxes before you can open up for business. Let's say that you need to start a business. It is imperative that you go ahead and apply for an EIN number. An EIN number can be acquired through the IRS website. If you would like to learn more, you can go ahead and head on over to the IRS website and you should be able to look up more information on your EIN and register for your EIN number. Small business taxes. For an LLC, for example, you can get a benefit also as an S corp corporation. You can learn more about business taxes, and you can also apply this towards starting your own business. Step four: open a business bank account and credit card. Using dedicated business banking and credit accounts is essential for personal asset protection. When your personal business accounts are mixed, your personal assets, home card, and valuables are at risk in the event your business is sued. So in business law, this is referred to as piercing your corporate veil. You want to learn how to build business credit, get credit cards and other finances in your business name instead of yours. This is better interest rates, higher lines of credit, as well as more. So you have your business together. Next thing, you're ready to do what? Go ahead and open up a business bank account. A business bank account will give you an opportunity to apply for business loans, and opening a business bank account will help you to separate your personal assets from your company's assets, which is necessary for personal asset protection. It makes accounting and tax filing a little bit simpler and simplifies that tax for you. You can also go ahead and get a business credit card. Applying for a business credit card will give you the opportunity to separate your personal and business expenses, and it also helps you to put all your business expenses in one place so that you can keep accurate records of all transactions that occur. Having an accurate record of your company's credit history is of critical importance, and it can help you to raise money later on. Step number five is to set up a business accounting. So, being able to record your various expenses and sources of income is critical to understanding the financial performance of your business. You can keep accurate as well as detailed accounts, which also simplifies your annual tax filing. Step number six: obtain necessary permits and licenses. Guys, please do not look over this. Having the necessary permits as well as licenses is critical to having a successful and up and running accounting firm. State and local business licensing requirements. In most states, it is necessary to obtain an accounting license. Certain state permits and licenses may be needed to operate an accounting business. You can learn more about licensing requirements in your state by visiting your SBA's website. Businesses are required to collect sales tax on goods and services that they provide. So, to find out more about your local licenses and permit requirements, you should check in with your town, city, or county clerk's office. They can help you with your small business adventures as you go about starting your firm. An accounting business is generally run out of an office. Business running out of a physical location typically requires a certificate of occupancy. A CO confirms that all building codes, zoning laws, and government regulations have been met. If you plan to lease a location, it is generally the landlord's responsibility to obtain a CO. Before leasing, confirm that your landlord has or can obtain a valid CO that is applicable to an accounting business. After a major renovation, a new CO often needs to be issued. If your place of business will be renovated before opening, it is recommended to include language in your lease agreement stating that lease payments will not commence until a valid CO is issued. If you plan to purchase a location, you should go ahead and obtain a valid CO from a local government authority. Reviewing all fielded codes and zoning requirements for your business should be in compliance, and then you should be able to obtain a CO. CPA certification. In order to provide accounting services, you may need to be certified as a certified public accountant. This certification allows you to perform services that would otherwise be illegal to provide without certification. Service content contract. Be sure to create a services contract. The contract should make it clear exactly which services you offer, how much you will charge, and what will happen in case of any contingency. For example, if your client is audited, you be responsible. Step number 7 is of utmost importance. Please pay careful attention to what I am stating. It is critical that you have business insurance. You might be tempted to overlook this and think that it's not important, but this is of utmost importance. Just as with licenses and permits, your business needs insurance in order to operate safely and lawfully. Business insurance protects your company's financial well-being in the event of a covered loss. There are several types of insurance policies created for different types of businesses with different risks. If you're unsure of the type of risk that your businesses may face, begin with general liability insurance. This is the most common coverage that small businesses need, so it's a great place to start for your business. Workers' compensation insurance is also another insurance policy that your business may require. If your business has employees, it's a good chance that your state will require you to carry workers' compensation coverage. Step number 8 is to define your brand. Your brand is what your company stands for. Your brand is what your company is willing to offer, and it's basically what differentiates you from your competitors. How you're perceived by the general public will have an effect on your overall brand, and it'll help your business to stand out. If you feel confident about designing your own small business logo, then go ahead and check out different resources that you can find online for creating your own personal logo for your business. If you already have a logo, you can also add it to a QR code with our free QR code generator. These codes will give you an opportunity to create a code for your business cards and publications or to help spread awareness of your website. So you have your website up, it's running. So you're wondering how you go about promoting as well as marketing your new accounting firm. This is a really good question, and I'm going to go ahead and go right into that and answer that question for you. The best way to promote an accounting business is by establishing relationships with your local business owners and professionals. Attend networking events and conferences, join the National Association of Tax Professionals, and or the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, AICPA. So you can learn as much as possible about the industry as well as stay up to date on current trends. Um, this gives you the opportunity to advertise throughout the community. So, what are some of the different things that you can use to advertise? This is a good question, and there are a series of things that you can use to advertise. The things that you can use to advertise are flyers, brochures, press releases, ads on radio stations, commercials on local TV, regional magazine ads, town newspaper ads, as well as other websites. Make sure your website is professional and make sure it has unique designs on it as well. Having a search engine on your website can help them to be able to find necessary information. So it's critical that you have your customers as returning customers and then they come back. So very first step is to make sure that you obtain a license to operate your business in your state. Spread out your marketing budget across an array of different mediums, as well as have different networking events. You want to be able to introduce yourself to business owners, investors, and anyone who might need accounting services. You also want to make sure that you are in a position where you're developing strategies to reduce client expenses, as well as explaining accounting details in layman's terms for your clients to be able to comprehend exactly what you are saying. Number 9 step starting your own accounting firm is to create your business website. After defining your brand and creating your logo, the next step is to create a website for your business. While creating a website is an essential step, some may fear that it's out of their reach because they don't have any website building experience. So, as you're starting your small business, there are different website platforms available that give you an opportunity to be able to start up a free website. You can go ahead and start your website today. They have different website builder tools like GoDaddy Website Builder that you can utilize to be able to help you to complete your website. Using one of these simple building websites, it shouldn't take you more than maybe 2 or 3 hours to be able to start your website. You can also use social media accounts such as Facebook pages or LinkedIn business profiles as well to advertise your business and to get that marketing out there. Number 10 is to set up your business phone system. Having an effective business phone system is imperative. What it does is it gives your customers a platform to be able to get in contact with you so that you're able to A, apply the resources necessary as well as being able to resolve any issues that might resolve. This gives you an opportunity to exchange information and to be able to complete necessary accounting as necessary. There are several phone services that are available for your phone business that can help you to be able to start your business. Having a cell phone line can also assist in your opportunity to communicate as well as email address. So those are basically the top 10 step-by-step guides that you would need to be able to start your own accounting firm. What are you waiting for today? Get started. Please feel free to comment, share, like,